I've forgotten how to build. Look at this. I can't do it anymore. I've lost my touch. Maybe it's because all of my nerve endings have decomposed. We haven't built anything in 5 episodes. That's a lie. I built a Twinkie camper. Come look. I like it. Picasso. There's the she shed over there in all its glory. And look at the rest of the base camp now, too. Bonkers. Bonkers. We turned it into an RV park, complete with ambiance. Every time a song comes on this radio that I know, my aura goes down by 10 points. But anyway. Also, I didn't really show it last time, but we all have custom banner patterns now. They're just built into the loom, and they're sick. There have obviously been some other resource pack changes as well, but these have less to do with me. And so therefore are not as important. But these are sick! I still have so much stuff over here I need to bring over. Now this chest in particular has something very important in it. This chest in particular has 2 things that are very important in it. The other one is this. Oh yeah. There is no way to convey with words how incredibly much I am vibing currently. And I can't really do a little it's not a shimmy-in type of beat, you know? You just gotta... It's perfect. No notes. 10 out of 10. Give me 14 of them right now. But we haven't added a building to our town in 5 episodes. And that's fine. We won't be able to build every time. It's nice to know I can still make content without my only skill. That's highly reassuring. And it was also a genuinely needed break after building the 8th level of hell they disguised as a central park. But we're back, baby. We finally have an episode all to ourselves again. You know what that means, don't ya? Buildings. But our first priority is not building. It's getting rid of this dang Polymorph Panic 3. If I fall off a building like this, as I am wont to do, I will no longer be Creamopatra. I will be Creamo Ashtray. So we've got a riddle to go solve. Alright, let's go get this head. Creamsicle. That's me. Golly. Within the sacred martial arts, amidst the discipline, secrets start. Magic has a dojo. Magic has a dojo. Is that what this is? I don't want to fly in the rain. So yeah, let's start with Magic's dojo. And if it's not Magic's dojo, screw me, I guess. I don't know if this is just a one and done thing, or if this is going to be like, oh look, it's the abominable Sir Ladger Cream Saluda Nufia Neutral Duark Pulley or the Thirth of Randomia. Anyway, I don't know if this is it, or if this is going to be like a scavenger hunt where we have to go on a long drawn-out chase. I don't know if Enigma would make it easy. I mean, sorry, the Order, not Enigma. I don't know that the Order would make it that easy. Just one and done, but we'll see. Okay, but what the frick frack paddywhack is the Order? I'm gonna faceplant. Ta-da! Behold. It's magic. Why is there sheep in there? Oh, sorry. That's his kid. Alright. Okay. I'm losing hope very rapidly. Hello? Might you be in possession of my cranium? I seem to have misplaced it. Oh, no, that's not my cranium. Cranium. I was gonna say, well, oh, I'm just stupid. My cranium. Is that it? Really? I'm free. No, I'm not free. I've got to pass on the stupid thing still, but hey, in theory, I'm free. That's it, really? That's it. I was thinking maybe it was on one of the armor stands and I was just blind. I am just blind, but it wasn't on one of the armor stands. Riddles will get you like that. That's it, really? And I was worried. I was worried that I would be too silly. Will you shush? And thus I exit the sarcophagus. Hallelujah. And the cursed head I kind of already expertly, by the way, put up there when Peanut killed me during the stream. So that's it. That's it. I'm free. I can get rid of this stupid thing now. Not the mace. That's, oh no. I was in no way expecting it to be that easy. I was prepared for an adventure. I really wasn't. I just have a trash hat. But I was mentally prepared. See, this hat must have been with the Victorians saw when they opened sarcophagus and saw mummies. And they went, you know what this would make? A great soup. You know what? I probably shouldn't wear this hat with this skin. I've realized. I do not fear getting called insensitive. I fear the Victorians turning me into paint. Yeah, so I've genuinely baffled myself here. How on earth did I not see that the first time I went directly to that painting thinking, ooh, there might be something behind this painting. I big-brained too close to the sun. It was on the floor, right next to the painting. I was so set on it being harder than it was that I made it harder than it was. I self-fulfilling prophesied myself. Stunning. Boss move. Anyway, enough of my shortcomings. You can lampoon me in due course, but we are now free to pass on the curse. And I would very much like to. Every second I decompose is a second a Victorian could be approaching with a straw.
Oh. Hi.
Hey, Enigma. Do you want to be a funky little guy for a bit?
Yes. Have you taken a fall recently? Oh.
Have fun with that.
Oh, thank you. Okay, bye.
Oh, my beloved sinews, I've missed you. And now we can focus on building some things, now that I'm no longer in any danger of pulling a Mother Gothel. And it's been so long since we've built anything to actually fill up the area that we're gonna build 2. I know. Ludicrous.
But Cream, your ever so fragile motivation, it must be protected.
It will be, don't you worry. And also, how did you know about that? But because so much of the last few episodes was just editing things down, I had time to actually plan some things ahead of time, so I'm not scraping my brain to come up with something before each episode. So we have a several build cushion to work with. So that anxiety has been dealt with. This does not, however, remove the anxiety that we won't be able to finish our town in the time we have left. So 2 buildings it is. The first of which is going to be a nondescript housing or shop building on the other side of our town hall. And with both of the buildings we're gonna do, I really want to bring in some more color. That color is just going to be green for both of them, but baby steps. Baby steps. E. Now that we have it here, you can see it's got a tiny bit of a style change as well as the new color. And this is true of a lot of the buildings that got planned in this little interim. We've had a fairly tacked down style for most of this area, and it has served us well. But going into the second half of the season, I wanted to be a bit less restricted with myself so we don't stagnate and get bored, either with building them or with seeing them. Now to return to this perfect example where I've changed almost nothing. But we did get some more color in here. Just a little. As a treat. I knew it. Invaders. Shoo. And really what change in style there was so we'd be able to use this color. Normally the main blocks we use have a lot of shaped variants, like the mud and the wood, that thing. Terracotta has not yet gotten this memo. So for instance, pushing these blocks back like this more than usual is how we create interest where the blocks themselves cannot give it. All this is just a very long drawn out explanation to say that I've desperately needed something other than brown to look at. As every time I left my house, I would momentarily panic that I was losing my icons. But it wasn't the world sucking the color out of life. I had done that myself. Go me. But never fear, green is here. And green is staying, like that radical little banjo ditty on the radio at the beginning has stayed in my thoughts and dreams. In the form of, you guessed it, a restaurant for the gold-earned cul-de-sac. One to go right here, against this sad little arch we've left all alone, bereft of an emotional support structure. But no more. The horse is still here, by the way, if anyone wants to come claim him. Anybody? Any takers? Any at all? Don't you side-eye me, boy. Look, you're lucky I'm not making you take a long walk off a short cliff. It's right there. And I don't believe I am tooting my own horn when I say there has never been a shorter cliff. Wait, I just realized this view's actually sick now. It's complete. It actually looks like a real town now. There's no gaping maw of sky. It's beautiful. Can you stop spinning? I'm trying to have a moment. That's tasty. Pretty tasty looking walls for a restaurant. Better not take too long with the appetizers. I might start gnawing. Oh, what's that? A new stair variant? Of course it is. We had to pay homage to the update. Now to barrage the update. Where's your stairs, buddy? When are you gonna grow up and realize you should change yourself into what other people want, huh? It won't cause any problems for you later on. But what A delightful little Italian restaurant. I decided that just now because of the red and green, and that's how cultures work. No interiors just yet, but at least I left this one the possibility. I blinded that guy. Nothing really changed style-wise on this one. We've got a different kind of roof, but that means not in the grand scheme of things. But again, we brought in some color to an area that desperately needed it. This area forcefully unfocused my eyes whenever I'd glance over here. It's like it didn't want me to witness its shame. But now we've got a nice break between the mud brick, and the mud brick. And we've somewhat made up for my lack of building in the last little bit. And got to close off this street even. I'm still not over this. It looks so good. Seeing a project like this come together as someone who's primarily done only one-off builds, and this in survival no less, it's very nice. But we have one last little tidbit before I leave you in the dust, and it's to do with our new deed. Silver gave us the rights to mud in exchange for concrete, and honestly, good riddance. Another block that lacks forms, but it's even more loud and obnoxious than terracotta. And let's be real, I'm all the loud and obnoxious this town needs. But since that's ours now, I thought we'd pop over and steal Silver's stock, because it will amuse me. Alright, never mind, no bother. We just hates him forever now. It's not a hard thing to do. I have already set up a very professional temporary machine in my attic, which we'll go see in a sec. But the mud from that is currently being sold in this little side building off our honey shop. Ta-da! And let's be real, it will probably stay here. It's just too perfect. This was just for looks. There was nothing going on in here. It's like I knew. I knew that someday mud would come to me. My prince. And here's the Goliath of my psyche. I knew when I got the deed that I'd want to figure out a production method that uses the autocrafters when they came out, because I'm too lazy to do it by hand. So obviously I did absolutely no research and have only the vaguest of vague inklings of how they work. As it is now, along with our fancy data pack that allows this crafting recipe to work, it's adequate. Empty buckets and mud end up in here and in here sometimes. Haven't figured out the rhyme or reason to it, but despite that, it's still quicker and less mind-numbing than doing it organically. A win is a win. We've got your water, we've got your dirt, we've got your lever that spits stuff out over there. Fantastic. I sound like the frogs from freaking Meet the Robinsons. Oh, see, now that's a problem. That's a problem we have. We will figure out something better someday when the spirit of Da Vinci blesses me with bardic inspiration at 3 a.m. Definitely won't forget that by morning. No, sir. Hasn't happened before. Anyway, I think that's enough. Love y'all. Take care. And I'll see you soon. What the heck? Ghost bed. Ghost bed. Who is yapping under my floorboards? The man I killed? Dang it. We will figure out something better. Me with bardic inspiration at 3 a.m. That one was just pure gravel. Why don't you lower your register some, queen?